Hello everybody, welcome back to more Teamfight Manager with the Rito Hypers, who are statistically way out of their league in the Pro Division, but that did not stop them from picking up their first win in their first game here. Will they be able to keep that up? It's going to be brutal. We're going to need to do incredible in the Bick and Pan phase. We are going against the Jealous Jellyfish. I'm kind of curious about what the champ stats are like. 100% win rate, not that impressive on 2 picks. It's more impressive than on 1 pick, that's for sure. Cook being way up there is pretty huge. Tied for highest KDA, highest win rate on an actual respectable number. I will say the Swordsman 71% is more impressive though, because that's on 14 games. That's really, really impressive. But Cook is basically like a 90%. What is that? They dropped 1 game there. Pretty huge. So we'll have to keep that in mind. I'd say Berserker seems solid. Vampire seemed like a good pick, and I was kind of curious to pick it anyways. Gambler has not been picked. Okay. Nothing to really go off of there. 0% win rate, but that's because it's a 0% play rate. In we go to our second match. First match of the day, second match in the Pro League against the Jealous Jellyfish. Looks like a more reasonable setup as far as what we're going against for stats, so I'm pretty excited about that right now. Healing element, stat-wise, not doing so hot. I think we run in this. We bring in MoreThanAwesome for the second game, possibly as a relief pitcher. Alas, we go first here. First ban, first pick, first big first pan. Let's go to... Truthfully, I feel like I'm straying more towards Warrior because we have the massive buff for it. And Pyro being a really big counter to that is a concern. Illusionist, I think, is very good. It was already good and it got buffed, so... I don't know why. I would like to play Vampire, though. Kind of. Like, I'd like to check it out. I'd like to field it a little bit. Be a little experimental with it. But I can't, in good conscience, leave the Knight. Okay. They take Swordsman. They take Sniper. I think that's incredibly valid. I do want to try out the Vampire. I don't know that it's going to go too well. If they pick an Assassin. They did pick an Assassin. They picked the Ghost. Who I don't know, man. He got nerfed. He got nerfed again. He's not... I don't think he's useless, though. And I do think he's actually a relatively decent pick versus the Vampire since he leaves the coffin there. It'll be completely uncontested if he jumps onto it. So we need something else to go with this. I'm kind of thinking Devil, and then I'm kind of thinking Berserker. I think that maybe we're accidentally, like, adjusting the stats for Berserker. People are, like, thinking he's actually kind of good, but I don't think that's the case. Life of the party, smell of blood. Let's see here. I feel like smell of blood. Collaboration attack on you. I feel like collaboration attack is probably better on Navy Cell here, who is going to be a little bit of a... I believe Vampire's ranged, right? Vampire's a ranged assassin kind of, sort of thing, right? I'm not sure, actually. I genuinely don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. But Smell of Blood is huge. That's really the big thing, is which one do we want Smell of Blood on? Who do we want to ramp up? I feel like that's going to be all right, and we'll go for ult early. I feel like there's really a world... I think we should completely re-roll Deadendsaint stats. I firmly believe that. I think that that is going to be a good call. We're going to ult early, even though we have Heroism, to keep the Ghost down and hopefully get a really good early ultimate here on the Devil. Navy Cell running in is, in fact, a melee here. Not falling down, though, due to the passive of the Coffin. Seeing the Knight go down quite early there. Navy Cell running around the place, trying to get a collaborative attack in. Not falling still. An incredible passive ability on that. Ultimate coming out from both the Berserker and the Devil. Hopefully the Devil is able to keep themselves up on Logical Echo here, being chased down by the Swordsman and sniped is going to be a really big problem here. The Ghost is caught up on the Coffin here, unable to take it out, though. We are sitting at 10-6 halfway through this game here. Everybody's crowding around the Coffin. We were able to keep it alive via the taunts. Now we are seeing the Ghost get up to 6 stacks here, and a very concerning ultimate from both the Swordsman and the Sniper. However, they are now out of ultimates, but we are seeing the Ghost start to stack up. The Ghost is getting scary. Could this be the Ghost game? 13-14, 13-15, moving to the end here, and it is not gonna stop. It is not gonna lighten up. The Ghost is just going absolutely ridiculous here on the back of getting 8 kills. Not the highest damage, though. Highest damage coming out from the Swordsman. 8 kills on the Ghost is crazy. Truly, 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 truly frightening. We were able to keep that up quite well. The Vampire just was terrible. Honestly, it was really bad. Was that just because of the... what? The fact that they just have so much damage? They were able to rip through? I was hoping that Deadendsaint's taunt would actually keep them off of it, and I was hoping that the Devil would keep it off it, but potentially we were just teleporting their backline into the Coffin. I guess we probably screwed them over there. I know, I cringed, I typed it out. Oh, you're so cool. Please assign me to a champion who I can be more pre-active. It's not what is important. Yeah, that's right. All right, sit on the bench. We're probably not going to be playing those characters right now. Personally, I don't think that that's going to be the play. Bring in MoreThanAwesome, our relief pitcher. We are on red as well, so it gets an extra +5. A lot of stuff going well there. They're banning the Illusionist. I don't think we ban the Ghost, is the thing. I don't think that the Ghost typically does well. Banning Vampire. I'm going to ban the Cook. I just don't want to fight it. Okay, the taking Ghost first is such a power play. We take Knight Swordsman. And it's not even close. We should have taken Swordsman first last game. It's just, it's just the classic play for first pick, though. It's so, so safe. Boy. If I take Berserker, they're not going to take Devil. Right? Ninja. Oh, boy. I do think... oh, my God. For what it's worth, I think Devil's the play. Bringing their backline into melee here, but they don't really have a backline. I can't play Magic Knight. It'll die way too fast. It's not as good as it used to be. Monk's all right. Fighter... Fighter's valid. Wait, Fighter's valid. We get the huge boost. We run a full team of warriors. Meme dream it a little bit here. Sounds good to me. All right, I like this. Okay, ults early. Not too concerned. Sure, we'll try and shut down the Ghost, but alas, we are a big old chunky team of tanks. Seeing Navy Cell run up into the backline here, getting taken out potentially by the Sniper there. They did indeed. We are sitting at 3 kills in the early game here, looking pretty clean here. Ultimate coming out immediately from Logical Echo, going to take them all down. Ultimate from the Swordsman, a little bit suspect, but it makes sense when you ult early. They're all going to ult in tandem there. Ultimate coming out to shut down the Ghost as well is going to be an incredibly good situation. Smell of blood on the Berserker, stacking up like absolute crazy in the early game here, doing an incredible amount of damage here. They are not going to be able to keep themselves alive to the assault of the Ice Mage here. Sniper sitting in the back line, able to completely live at just a fraction of health here, is going to cause a large issue in moving into the last 10 seconds of the game here. We need to break through that line. Deadendsaint trying to run to the backline. The ultimate coming out to protect their backline. It is not going to do it for them. But alas, Deadendsaint running to take down that low HP Sniper in the backline. Contempt for the weaklings is just too funny here. And we are sitting at a 1-1 game. in the Pro League. The opponent sucks so bad this will be an easy match. You won because of a superb pick and ban. I know that we should be doing those properly. Clutch hitter. Whoa, no. Plus 20 in the last set. Oh my god. I'm going to ban what they're good at because I can't deal with a 60 bopper. Also, Ice Mage is frightening. I'm not too worried about the fighter, though. We could also take the fighter. I think we take Swordsman. I think it's a warrior. It's a good first pick. Sniper. Cook and Sniper. Ah! What counters Cook? Werewolf does. But Werewolf's not good anymore. Oh, boy. Do we run Ninja for burst damage? Man, if only we had Spence here. All right, let's think. Ninja v Sniper is pretty solid. He has a health buff from the beginning, or at least is neutral. I know if it gets buffed back to neutral, it counts as a buff visually. Still, we take the Knight, obviously against the Ghost. I feel like it's a good situation. The Ghost is scary, but I think we're all right. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's got to be basically what will not get killed by the Ghost. And then Vampire. This sucks. We're actually in hell. We lose. We lose. Cook will keep all of these alive. Maybe Brad will be optimistic enough for all of us. We need to have our high damage like right here. We need it. We need to break through them. We need to burst them down. Collaborative attack could be good. Smell of blood on Ninja. Probably going to be a little bit better in this situation. All right. Here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, it's early. Oh, they switched off of it. Okay, so Vampire is now their clutch hitter. I think we still run the same general idea here, though. Alas, here we go. We're going to be watching, generally, the Ninja. How are they going to fare with the backline? How are they going to take them out? We're seeing the Ghost go down early, which is a very common story, but an exciting one no less. Deadendsaint taking out the Coffin here, and we're cleaning up a little bit better than I thought we would, and really suspect ultimate there from Deadendsaint on the Swordsman, taking out only one. Ultimate coming out from the Berserker, going to clean up, going to give us a lot of kills. They're an entirely squishy team when they do not have the Cook ready to set up some healing over time. Taunting the Ghost in the back line here, and a 14-4 game early on the back of the fact that they do not have any tankiness. They have all of their ultimates still on deck here. A massive amount of healing coming out for the Cook, going to keep them alive like crazy here, and the tides are starting to turn. We're seeing it go from 10 to 10 to, 60 to 13 more so. 5 seconds left in the game, 16-14. We're going to need to just see ourselves hold on for a little bit longer here. 2, 1, 18, 17, 18, 18, the last moments going down into overtime here. MoreThanAwesome needs to keep himself alive to the backline teleport on Logical Echo, paired with Deadendsaint's contempt for the weaklings, helping us out in this scenario to get ourselves the final second kill in an incredibly terrifying game. Seeing their Ghost go down that many times is wonderful. The fact that their Sniper was not able to go down as much. Lots of damage coming out from the Ninja. Lots of deaths, unfortunately, as well. Makes sense. They have a lot of damage there. All in all, the fact that this, like, the double backline made it so that the Ninja by itself was maybe not quite enough, but we just beat them in pick and ban, I guess, because holy moly, that should have that should have gone different. Navy Cell. Healing Element got the Priestess main. All right. Huge stat buffs here on Navy Cell, getting the Gambler stat up there. Logical Echo gets attack stat up. Healing Element gets a large boost. Ashbinator getting a buff to defense, swordsman main, and the priestess main. Probably looking to go for a little bit of training specifically here in you go all in on damage. You know what? You go 3 in on damage, 2 in on defense. Because damage equals power for the supports. So let's check the champ stats now. Oops. Also the ranking list. Oh my god. Only 3 teams have won their 2 games. And we're one of them. What the hell, dude? Schedule up next is the Lazy Lighthouse. Oh god, the Lazy Lighthouses, who are one of the teams that are top 3. And they're sitting at 40 stats all around. Instead of the last match we played, they were roughly like 35-ish. So that's going to be frightening. That's going to be frightening no less. No question, no question at all. Is there a world where we just go straight in on even more Warrior Champion Mastery? Warrior Champion Mastery up 2 and attack up 2. Basically 4% lifesteal, or... I mean, we're playing so many warriors. Right? Did we do this yet? Got quite a bit now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send it. Alrighty. Also, what does it take to get another training point? Or another, not training point, another weekly activity. Oh, it's all the way up here, isn't it? Yeah. It is crazy expensive. Requirement cost down by 10%. I'll tell you what, should we, like, look for... Let's spend a couple looking for a rising star for later. We want to find a good one. I know it's like a crazy high expense right at this moment, but this will give us the amount of money to accrue to actually hire said rising star. So we're going to definitely have you sit out. Probably bring in Spence here. I think it's probably the most logical. Yeah, okay. All right, first Bic. It's been working out well. I say we ban Pyro. They have a smell of blood ghost main. No. They have 2 ghost mains. They banned swordsman. I think that's incredibly valid. We have to cheese with warriors here. Vampire and what? Vampire sniper. And they banned devil. And werewolf is not really... I'll tell you what, we do have Spence now. Spence is a ninja main. Ice Mage counters ninja pretty well there. I think we maybe go Cook Berserker. I don't love it. I don't love it. Shield Bearer. Valid. Attack speed. Attack speed on Cook increases how much they heal, right? Collaboration attack is not always good. Gale increasing the attack speed should increase the amount of times they heal. I'm not positive, but it should. Let's think about ult timing. I will use it simultaneously. I think that'll be better here. Not positive, but alas, here we go. Spence running right into the back line, or into the front line, immediately teleporting back to take down the sniper. Spence going in on the coffin for the vampire here. The vampire heading back to the coffin there, able to keep themselves back up, not having to worry about that too much. Spence teleporting into the vampire once more. Seeing them never go down is truly a sight to behold. It's kind of bonkers. All coming out from both the Cook and the Berserker here, and in fact on the Knight as well. Should be able to rip through them like it is absolutely nothing. We have the ultimate coming out from Spence on the Ninja as well. Should have given us a clone to play around with. It's hard to tell in a mess like this, but the AoE ult coming out. Oh no! The AoE ultimate was counteracted by the wonderful Cook abilities there, but alas, that sniper ult to clean it out. Reset back to neutral here, and it's looking quite scary with the 12-12 game. Logical Echo is gonna fall. We're gonna see them fall as well on their team, but we're 12-14 in the last moments here, generally on the back of the fact that their their sniper laid down 1,500 damage. And their vampire just wouldn't die. Spent a lot of time running back to their coffin, but we just did not have a whole lot of damage here. That was generally the big thing. Cook maybe not the play. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell sometimes, you know, because that is so much healing. That is more healing than than the vampire did damage this entire game. So if you look at it that way, it completely counteracts one of their big damage and then some. So it's hard to say. Who is this? Spence? Team play is our priority. To be fair, I would not be I'd be surprised to win this. You're feeling good. Collaboration tech, Gale. I think we bring in MoreThanAwesome. But we have Life of the Party, so I think we want... Life of the Party, Smell of Blood is just really good for Logical Echo. Deadendsaint being a warrior main to begin with is just so hard to pass up right now in the current situation, the current meta with the current cheese that we are trying to employ. So, what are we going to be watching here? I think that the sniper just has to go. Like, there's not a good answer for it in the meta right now. There's not a good answer for it in the meta. Ghost, I'm probably could have let through. They picked Pyro. Shoot. For some reason, I didn't think they were going to actually do it. I don't know why. I undervalue how smart the AI is sometimes on these things. I do think we take 2 warriors anyways, but I think we shake it up after that. I think we do take a dev. Oh, we take vampire. What are they gonna take? They take ninja on the back of that. That makes sense. Magic Knight is kind of a smart pick too. I just feel like we have to take another warrior is the annoying thing here. Do we? Ninja probably will completely take out the vampire. We'll see, though. The Knight does counter the ninja quite well, but the Pyro counters the Knight, so they have more counters than we do. Taking Ice Mage. Counter the ninja. Go for a dream. Spence on... Do we take the stats or do we take Smell of Blood? Well, I think that's going to be fine. All right. What do we do here? What kind of ultimates we got to worry about? They don't really matter. I guess maybe ult separately, if anything. Maybe ult late for heroism. No, I think we widen the distance a little bit here. All right, here we go. Widen the distance for the Pyromancer, but we are going to be watching our... Oh my god, the Pyromancer going down there, forgetting that the Vampire truly is an assassin. There's something about him feels so strange here. We're seeing Deadendsaint go down in the front here. Spence is not giving the quarter any quarter to the Pyromancer back there. Spence also not going down here. Potentially going to be going down in the coffin here. Not going to be going down in the coffin here. Ultimate coming out from Logical Echo. And actually incredibly good time. And a weird timed ult from Deadendsaint there on the back of the fact that we already had the AoE down. Seeing a lot of kills come out from the Rito Hypers here is quite good. Spence able to keep himself alive via the coffin once more. Seeing some ultimates come out from their team. Spence going down finally to the double ultimate of the Ninja. A very poor ultimate from their Pyromancer, but I don't believe it is going to quite matter as we're getting into the end of the game here, and neutral has been reset in their favor. Seeing the Pyromancer go completely off, completely uncontested at the moment here, able to go wild, but we are shifting it back into our favor. The last most 21-21 next kill wins Rito Hypers. I didn't think that, I actually thought we lost. We got extremely out-damaged here, but they just don't have any tanks. Look at the damage we dealt, look at the damage they dealt. They just didn't have any tanks though. These numbers equated to more of their health bars than their numbers equated to our health bars. So we did win. Oh my god. Logical Echo, not the logical play on Ice Mage there, Frost Mage there. Could be wrong. Has done a good job of countering the Ninja in the past, but I think that may not necessarily be true anymore in the current meta, or maybe not in 4v4. Did really bad this match? I'd say there's no major mistakes. Nothing I'd yell at you for. All right, moving into the last game here for this set. Got 2 players with Smell of Blood on their team. It's such a good perk. When Warrior meta falls off, we can't run this anymore. Hopefully by then our new players are going to be stronger, more powerful. No sniper. No Ice Mage. No Pyro. I don't want to play something I don't want to have to play. Let's go. First pick, I'd say Swordsman. They're not really contesting for Knight. They take Ghost. Ghost Cook first. Alright. Can't really play Vampire into that. Magic Knight, valid. Ay, ay, ay. Here we are again. Can Priestess out-heal Ghost right now? If I take Priestess, they take a Vampire. And I think they take Vampire no matter what I do here, unless I now take Vampire. Vampire could be a decent counter to the Cook, since it has a permanent bleed effect that it can leave on enemies. AoE is also nice though, which is pushing me towards the fighter, which we get the incredible plus 20 buff on. It's hard to say no to that. We want to see, I think that Spence on Berserker is going to be a good call. Fast Runner will help out a lot there. Character we need the least buffs on. Probably going to be the Knight, but not having Smell of Blood. I mean, maybe we, Deadendsaint, rock the Knight as you often do. Logical Echo, Smell of Blood on the Swordsman is going to be hopefully quite good. Use ult early. Alas, alas, they have no mains. This is, stat-wise, we managed to make this even out a little bit. The huge push in towards the Warrior meme meta that we have created has really let us even the playing field quite a bit against these professionals. Final match against the Lazy Lighthouse. Another team tied for 3-0 at the moment here. This will decide a lot about the fate of the Rito Hypers here. Truly out of their element, but not acting like it. They will not go down without a massive fight. Will this be it? We'll see. Rito Hypers going in here against a team of a bunch of squishies and a Cook. Cook does lay down a lot of healing over time, but is it going to be enough? Is it going to work out enough with such a small health bar to work with? Seeing things come out, ultimate coming out early from the Knight here. Berserker taking them down like absolute madness here. 9-3 early on in the beginning of the game here. Ultimate coming out from the Swordsman. A great ultimate, cleaning them up, resetting momentum, keeping it back in neutral, not letting the Ghost have any quarter here. Seeing the Swordsman go down here, and now neutral has been reset more in their favor here. Ultimate coming out from the Cook as well is going to be a large concern. They will not be going down here anytime very shortly. We got 15 seconds left in the game, and it's basically how much are they going to take off of what they just gained. 15-12 moving into the last 8 seconds. We are seeing an absolute nightmare come out here. 16-16 on the back of that. We're going to see one. Oh my god, the healing is coming down here. 18-16, 0 seconds in the Reno Hypers. Take it! A completely limp Ghost effort from the Lazy Lighthouse sunk them. Well countered by the Reno Hypers with the full meme team of warriors. The Ghost's least favorite lunch. A lot of damage there from Heart on the Ninja, of course. And yeah. Who'd have guessed it? Still a lot of damage on the Magic Knight, the Void Knight, dare I say. Putting the Reno Hypers tied for first in the Pro Division. Something that nobody would have guessed. Something that nobody would have guessed, especially not the Reno Hypers. Checking out our schedule here. We're going now. This is the thing. This is the moment. No way do we win this, right? The overweight ostriches are the #1 seed right now above the Reno Hypers. Team stats, let's check them out. Yeah, they're basically rocking 50s. They're basically rocking 50s here. Gonna look a little bit scary. They're playing a lot more warriors. Oh? Seeing some slightly unconventional team picks here, though. A lot of Ghost play, which I don't think is I don't think it's the play. I think that's the thing. Is Ghost it can work. Don't get me wrong. If anybody thinks that there's a chance that there is a Ghost game, it's gonna be me. But I don't think that I think that we counter the Ghost game just by nature of like existing right now. Oh no, Logical Echo, Deadendsaint, absolutely depressed right now. Not the game for that. We're going to need everybody in absolute peak physical form. Their team is feeling, across the board, generally quite a bit better here. They banned the Priestess out in the beginning here. Don't ban the, I mean, we don't ban the Ghost. I think we banned the Cook. I don't think we want to play against it. Magic Knight, I'm happy to see that be banned here. I haven't been playing it. I totally could. I just don't think it kind of lines up with... it's not very conducive to picking it into a Ghost or a Ninja. It dies too quick to those characters, and it's free food for the Ghosts, so that's why I've not been wanting to pick it often. Pyro is a logical, very, 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 very logical ban here. Vampire was able to destroy it, though. Vampiro. Swordsman. Ninja first pick. We definitely take Swordsman Knight Meme Dream into that. You better believe it. Ghost. I don't know, man. What's the plan? Can you run this without Cook? Can you run this without Cook? Are you for real? What? You can't run 3 assassins and 1 shield bearer. Can you? Is that viable? What the meme is happening now? Oh my god. Fast runner Ghost. Okay, let me just adjust my freaking brain here. Okay. Do we ult late because of the devil? Making sure to take that down. Let's just make sure we ult separate. I think that's going to be better. All right, here we go. Watching a team of 3 assassins and a shield bearer able to take a lot of the damage for them into this absolute mosh pit mess right here. There's a lot of damage coming out. Not that many kills, surprisingly, but 3 of them are on the Ghost. That is a very big concern. Seeing that in the immediacy of the game is going to be a very large issue. Devil ult coming out. An incredible game-changing ultimate potentially from the swordsman there, taking out the devil immediately after their ultimate there. 5 kills on the Ghost is going to be the biggest headline of the game right now, but we are seeing 6 and 15, but I will say it is definitely not worth writing off the overweight ostriches right now with the devil coming in here, swapping them out, seeing the Ghost at an absolute massive 9 stacks here in the last little bit. It is not worth counting them out, that is for sure, but it is closing, and so is the time gap here. 13, 18, 4 seconds left on the clock. An incredible showing from the Ghost, but unfortunately not able to do anything. And the Rito Hypers taking the first game against the #1 seed in the Pro League, the overweight ostriches. What is happening here? What is happening? Absolutely. Keep it up next match. Your night was great. All right, no notes. No notes. Oh, man. Brad's got the mains and a slightly better mood. Makes more sense over Spence, but Fast Runner is quite good. The thing is, the mood on Deadendsaint is so low. But he's such a... I hate it. I hate it. The moods. I'm concerned. Ban Pyro. We want to bait them into taking assassins once more. I really do. And I think if we ban Cook, I don't think they can really make anything else happen. They take the vampire. I mean, again, I'll take the swordsman first. I would love to see... Oh, they take the berserker. They take the werewolf. Taking the berserker. That's the play, huh? That is the play. I'm going to dodge Magic Knight. I'm not that it's bad. Seeing the Ghost come out again. What is happening? I say that I've made them think that the Berserker is so good. And truthfully, I think it's pretty good. But I think that it's also partially been a fluke. I actually do believe that. All right. Here we are. Could this be it? Alt separate? Alt separate. All right, here we are. In we go to another mosh pit game full of complete melee. Seeing the werewolf go down in the first few seconds is not a surprise here. We're seeing the berserker come out. The first time seeing an enemy pick this character. Not working quite as well for them, but we do see a stack, 2 stacks coming out, 3 stacks coming out for the Ghost already. Is not a good situation. You do not want to see that, especially without an incredible layout. Other than that here, the Berserker ultimate being on their team is going to be one of the major things to mention right here. Seeing that poorly timed fighter ultimate is a bit concerned, but a really, really good ultimate coming out from both the swordsman and the shield bearer to completely negate one of the strongest ultimates currently in the game right now on the Berserker. 15-9 moving into the last 18 seconds here. We're seeing things go relatively slow at this point here, but the Ghost is getting a lot of stacks here. 17-14. Moving in, last 7 seconds, 18-14. Things are not looking like they're going to budge out of the Rito Hyper's clutches. And I don't know what I'm witnessing. The underdogs from the Semi-Pro League, unable to take the championship of the Semi-Pro League, get promoted into the Pro League, and take every game by storm. The Rito Hypers, the only undefeated team in the Pro League. Now here's what's going to happen. We've meta-busted. With our extreme proficiency in Warriors, we are going to get the Warriors nerfed, despite the fact that they do not quite deserve it. What is going to happen there? Is that going to be a shift into assassin memes? I don't know. But alas, let's check it out here. Meta champion number 1 is very logically the Swordsman. Swordsman there, 73% win rate. I would say, like, for us, it's a very, like, probably even higher than that on our team. 3 wins, 1 loss on the Pyromancer here, though. Not that big of a stat, really. That's 4 games of stats, but I do think it's valid. Swordsman doing best against the Knight. That's probably just because, guess what? The Swordsman is really, really good, and also does reduce, of course, the armor of the Knight as well, which is the biggest thing. The Vampire has a very high pick rate and a higher win rate than the Knight, in fact, as well. Countered by the Swordsman. I wouldn't say that's because of any specific counter that the Swordsman has against the Vampire. I'd say it's more so because the Swordsman is truly destructive. Swordsman and Vampire used together have a 92% win rate. Is staggering. And now this is basically, when used together, the Swordsman and the Knight, basically, if you're the Rito Hypers, you got a 90% win rate there. Yeah, this is a healthy meta. Yeah, that's a healthy meta. We need some balance patches. We need them fast. We're seeing a buff. Oh, interesting. Some interesting buffs, some very stupid nerfs. All right, Werewolf got buffed from 73 to 103. Hear me out. This is actually potentially a good kind of counter to the Rito Hypers in a sense. Werewolf is quite powerful, quite good. Does push us a little bit more into the warrior-focused meta there for us, but we don't really want to pick the Werewolf because he's kind of a warrior, but he does not give us the warrior buff because he's not classified as one. So that's going to be an interesting fact there. Shrine Maiden being buffed from 22 to 27, I would say, is actually very, very noticeable, and I think will make a big difference here. I actually do, because I think Shrine Maiden was probably fine already, but kind of like sleeper. I think this buff of 5 attack is enough of a percentage boost to make a difference, because that gives another aggressive and defensive pick there. Not entirely counterable by just one assassin, so it's quite good there. Illusionist also being buffed 30 to 37 when it was already good. It was getting banned. I don't know why Illusionist keeps getting buffed. This is like, Illusionist being buffed like this is a great pick for the situation. And I will say maybe it is valid. This may create a healthier situation. Let's look at this more grand scheme, because these nerfs are ridiculous. The ninja's attack got reduced from 25 to 15. Absolutely unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. Did not need to happen. No nerf needed to happen at all, probably. Definitely not that much of one. Ghost having the HP reduced from 160 to 123, I would say probably completely irrelevant. I don't think that needed to happen either. Do I welcome it? Kind of, but not really, because it'll make less people play Ghosts, and we kind of liked having Ghosts. The reason we weren't having any issues with Ghosts is truly probably because of the way we structure our pick and ban, which was just warriors. So Ghost gets countered by warriors so hard, so I guess this is going to be a good patch for other teams, I think. Illusionist becoming a much more threatening pick, Werewolf becoming probably back to like a character you can pick without it feeling bad. Like, you could pick Werewolf, I would say, in the past patch, but it wasn't quite great. Shrine Maiden buff is great. I think it's going to put her in a really healthy and viable spot. Swordsman cooldown being reduced from 4.7 seconds to 5.2 seconds is going to do basically nothing to this champion. I'm going to be honest. It's going to do basically nothing. So I'm not too worried about that. An interview has been requested by the reporter from the Yesla Times. The Rito Hypers is on a winning streak these days. You think you'll advance to the finals? We were just lucky, to be honest. I think it's a great answer. I agree with the coach. It looks like a great answer. Looks like a great answer. It would have been better to not respond. Would have been better to not respond. I don't think that's right. Navy Cell comes into the team. I carried this. You won because I'm here. In the toilet. You won because I'm here. That's not right. It ain't luck. It ain't luck. It ain't luck. But alas. That is that. And that is going to do it here. We're going to call it a little bit early. I do have to quite go. But what a wild day that was. If you would have asked me at the end of the semi-pro episode what our win rate was going to be today, I would have said I'd be very happy to take a game. I think we'd be very happy to take a game today. We swept it. 3-0. 3-0 in the Pro League. We are the only one at the top of the list as the underdogs. Again, we are outstatted by the other teams by like some teams it's almost a factor of 2x. We're almost 2x weaker than them. But we're abusing the fact that we are Warrior Cheese meta. We are destroying and disrupting the Force. Nobody's able to replicate it because of just how good we are at it. It's amazing. I love it. Alas, this has been Teamfight Manager. If you'd be sad to see this series go, I say this every time, but I mean it extra now. Excitement, views, all of that slips from time to time. Goes down. Series goes on. If you'd be sad to see this go, you gotta let me know. Comment down below. Dead serious on that. Hear me when I say it. The series could go away. It really could. So, want to hear you out. Hear you out, though. Support it up. Share it with anybody you think might be interested. Alas, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!